I don't know what it is, but something about what we did last episode with my Mega Base made me just so motivated to continue working on my Mega Base literally straight after filming the last episode. Like, it's literally the day after, and I'm already itching to start building more things. Had to hold myself back before building up an entire platform and all sorts of stuff off camera, so let's continue working on this thing, but I think before anything else, we should really just have a plan, because instead of just like building just random things, random platforms, random just everything, we should just have like some sort of ideas to what we want to build around here. So let's maybe just try making a quick list. One thing is definitely going to be a storage system. We have so many just random shulker boxes, random chests all over the place that we're going to need some way in actually like properly storing it up. Maybe it could be an auto storage system, maybe it could be manual, I don't know. Another thing is a trading hall, because as much as I love going over to DJ's villagers, I think it'd probably be best if I actually had my own as well. This one's kind of a given, but I want to make more farms. I do have the Guardian farm, but I want more farms. I don't know how many more farms, I don't know what kind of farms, but I really want more farms. And I guess a storage system for everything we collect from the farms too. And a way to autocraft a bunch of things, just so we don't like clog up chests or anything like that. Another thing is a map room. I love the fact that we build up so much stuff across Cosmic, but the thing is I never like give myself an opportunity to like go around and check things out and actually, map out the entirety of the realm. I know there's some people who do that to an extent, but not the entire server. So that's something I'm gonna hopefully do at some point, and I think generally, at least as of right now, that's my plans. As well as a bunch of platforms around the place too, of course. But I think before any of that, we're gonna need like a bunch of infrastructure for all this stuff. I guess with things kind of like this, I don't know what to do with the ice pass and everything like that, but I think just for right now, we'll just have to leave them be. And I guess what we could do is just like repeat that over and over and over again for I don't know how many times, but at least a good number of times. But after repeating this design one time over, and this is what the lower layer looks like, and I think this is probably where we're going to actually store all the prismarine we get from our one farm. On top of that, I did fill in this entire area we can see around here. I could have had like 2 separate drops, one right here and then one right outside, but I figured, that's a lot of empty and wasted space right there. So I figured just having the one major one we could see right out here, as well as like, just filling in the rest of the gaps inside. Also, I did do 1 or 2 just tiny little things around the place here too. But if I want to get the prismarine from up there to down there, while also getting the XP still going up there, we're probably going to have to do maybe a loop around. Like what we'd probably do, dispense all them back out, and then had them drop down into a storage system going down there somehow. And, okay, what we could do is... Okay, maybe first off, just craft all this stuff into prismarine and bricks and all that stuff to get them out of the way. And now we need to just find a way in actually piping this stuff all the way down to down there, which, by the way, I didn't even think about this. We got this whole floor in the way. How are we going to go about doing this without, like, completely ruining this floor? Because we already have a bunch of things and pipes all over the place, making it not as pretty and as enticing for looks-wise as the one we have down there. So I don't know, maybe we could get away with this floor just being like really messy or something like that. Or maybe we can make it look intentional, or maybe I can hire someone on to make it look better, or I don't know. We can figure it out. But before that, we just need to make a little machine to actually pipe everything back down there. Okay, this might look like a mess, and that's because it kind of is. But when I flick this lever, it'll actually flick out an actual auto dispensing system. And even if it's off and it's still like overflowed with things, I can actually just flick this lever and it'll just turn on its own. But now on the matter of actually piping things back down, I guess what we could do maybe is just like right next to this one water pipe, we could just have like a single drop going all the way down to where the storage system could be. Meaning we are going to need some more glass, which means we are going to go to our favorite place on the realm. Villagers, I promise you, I won't be back here many more times. I'll be getting my own villagers at some point in the not so distant future. So just soak in my time with me here while you can. And there we go. Okay, we should be set and should be ready to go. So all we gotta do is flood this area. Oh no, I forgot that. Are we good? I think we're good. I hope we're good. We are marginally good, apart from that one bit of redstone. No one needs to know anything happened, okay? Nothing happened here. Except for the fact that we are 1 block short. But alright. Now we are good to go. Just in case, let's block off this top bit, and we should be able to send things down underneath here. Something I was, like, actually planning on doing was actually having, like, some form of actual storage sorting system down here, which is why I left a pretty big gap in between this floor and the floor down there. So we should be able to actually build up some form of storage system down here, or at least the sorting system for the storage system. And no, it's not going to be anything fancy or anything like that. It's pretty much going to be every other type of storage system you've seen before. Yeah, short, sweet, and to the point. We have one for the shards, one for the crystals, and then one for fish, and one for anything else we actually managed to get. All we gotta do now is just place down all these chests we're gonna need. Let's flick the farm on real quick, just to make sure everything's working properly. And the sound of things that's good. I'm just waiting to see anything come out of those droppers. Oh wait, there's some stuff. There's some stuff. That's good. Okay, that's good. So we should be eventually hoping to see enough go down there. Let's actually go have a look. Let's go have a look and see if this is actually working. Maybe this is a little premature. Maybe we should have stayed up there a little longer, but I'm too curious to see. I'm too curious to see. So we should be seeing some... Oh, okay. It is working. It is working. It is working. It is... Oh, there's nothing in there. But that's what's supposed to happen. It is definitely 100% working. It does feel a little empty around here, though. So, I don't know. If you have any ideas, leave them down below for the prismarine room. But actually, kind of on that topic, but also kind of not. And that's the fact that even though we have, like, access to the nether and things like that, we don't have actual access to the ocean in any case. So... why don't we just build more of these bridges out on every other side? Bridges that'll lead right straight into the ocean. Is that a good idea? Is that not? I don't know, but I want ways of getting in and out without having to fly in and out all the time. You know, I think I can live with that. You know, this actually... not too bad. Not sure about the squareness of it, or if I need it like the Dark Prismarine, but overall it's fine. And it actually does look pretty well. Like, I'll be honest, it does actually look pretty nice from where I'm looking. And now the other two sides have some bridges too. Probably do with the portal side too, but that could wait for later. But while doing all these bridges, I've been thinking, why don't we just have all our storage like on this floor? I mean, what else are we going to use this floor for apart from storage? I mean, we already are storing up all the Prismarine we're getting from here, so why not just continue the trend and keep it going? Only thing is, there is a lot of stuff I'd want to store here, but how would I go about doing it? First things first, we're gonna fill up this hole. This is almost certain to do for us to do. But then maybe we could have aisles of storage, maybe something like that. Yeah, I think something like this could work. Now all we gotta do is just do that again, just on the other two sides. And with this, we should be set and ready to go to fill up this entire storage system. And man, I got so many random shulker boxes, like so many random chests around the place that it's literally gonna take me so long to... But thanks to the almighty power of jump cuts, we managed to get all it done. Every single thing I have, or most things I have, should be all sorted in here now. And I did slim off a little bit of the amount of chests I had. One, because, you know, if there's shulker boxes available, I might as well just use those. And two, this place is going to get very laggy very soon, so I might as well try cutting things out as best I can. And the reason it's going to become way more laggy and stuff, and that's because I want to map out the entirety of Cosmic. I can't do it today, considering just how much there is, but it is something that's on my mind. With all the farms and everything else I want to build, it's going to be a bit of a laggy base, if I do say so. So cutting down any amount of lag possible is probably going to be a good thing, but let's work on the next floor, where I think we're gonna have the farms or maybe the map room. Not the farms. We'll do the farm room. And I think actually this is the place where we can expand a bit more. Yeah, we can. But because we are expanding, that does mean it is going to take a little bit longer to build up this entire room. But thanks to a very quick and brisk building montage. And now we have what I call the hub. The hub of where all the farms and all the stuff we get from the farms will actually head straight into, with storage systems and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I actually just love how open this feels. It feels like if there were echoes in Minecraft, you would hear echoes inside this room. The one big problem is slimes. We got slimes all over the place. We also have a very big drop, which I really wanted to have because, you know, aesthetically it looks really cool. But those slimes, they are going to kill me. I'm calling it now. They are going to find a way to knock me off and kill me. They're even killing themselves right now. They're already preparing to knock me off by knocking themselves off. So we got to figure something with that, something out with that. And I might have an idea. It's probably not a great idea, but it is an idea. And that's by having at least a few snow golems inside this room to deter slimes from being on my end onto the snow golems, as we can see right there. I mean, this is already working out so much better than I thought. Maybe not in the long run, but at least to an extent, this will be helping me out a bit. Come on, push him in, push him in, push him down. You can do this. I believe in you. You can do this. Yeah, it's not the greatest setup ever, but you know, it's at least a setup that'll be at least somewhat helping in my safety around here. But something else I want to do actually is maybe open up some of these areas and some of these sides over here, because I kind of like having the walkways we have up there, and I kind of want to have like more pipes and more just staircases and stairways and walkways going left, right, and center. Maybe from the farms to inside of here or something like that. Or maybe just as another way of getting myself inside of here. I mean, I do have Elytra. I could fly myself in and out of here. You know, bud, you're probably never going to stop doing that. But at the very least, he's not focusing on me, okay? So that's a positive. But now, you know, come to think of it, we might actually have enough space just like underneath our feet right now to actually build up all the farms we want. But I don't know. That'd be kind of pushing it a bit. Something I don't really want to push, though, is this little room I actually built up to, which isn't really much of a room because it's, very open. It is very, very open. But I think instead of working on this room further, I'm gonna save it till next episode, because what I got planned for next episode is going to take a very long time. A very, 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 very long time. And yes, that room might not look that big. And I'd have to agree with you in that. But you'll see why it'll take a very long time to actually finish up that room in the next episode. Or I might have already mentioned this episode. I don't know. Either way, this is a good start. We have a good plan, and we know where we want to go with this thing. But until we continue going along with this one thing, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Thank you for being so kind to your animals this time. Wait, aren't you supposed to have two?